to all athletes, coaches, officials, and fans by conducting yourself at the highest levels of sportsmanship at all times. Thank you, and enjoy the game.
So the last time these two teams played, obviously one of the buzzer beat about 3 seconds ago. Hawks are looking for revenge tonight. He knows John Mazzarello is starting lineup for the first time. Yeah, absolutely. D-Mac is usually out with concussion. So Hawks are a little short staffed tonight, but they should be able to make up for it on the court. Call reach out here. Second chance, third chance opportunity to Absolutely. You know, it might take a little while to settle in, but yeah, let's see how that goes. Dish out. Side of the ball, you know, if Oxford has the perimeter, they can make their moves, but also dominate the paint, we're in for a long time. Their shots were falling early, and now they're starting to keep going. But I still have faith in this Hawks defense, you know? And they just gotta start making their shots. The rebounds that we are getting. Transition offense. down the street. A lot of these agreed. Those guys are going. Yeah, maybe it's like
Joe, you know where I live? able to just kind of make things connect and really just put a drive down and cut the stuff. You're right, as the free throw for Scampolino, in, out, and back in, as he makes 2 out of 2. 21-9 here, 12-point game. Hawks. This man-to-man defense, maybe put a little bit more pressure, kind of switch the tempo up a little bit. Absolutely. Maybe see if you could find something there in the man-to-man defense. As yes, they're still rocking with it. A little confusion at first, at top of the key, but they're still rocking with the man-to-man defense. Interesting shot. Wow. Contested three-pointer is good as Oxford goes up 26-11. What a shot. And no matter what defensive set you're in, if you're a good shooter, and feeling that, great finish. It's James Scampolino with the finish, through contact. Definitely could have been a call there, I think. As Sapus will check back in, coming off, his little awkward injury on the dunk attempt, what it looked like. Great steal by Harnett. Absolutely. Now jogging up the floor. Let's see what he does with this. Ooh. Strong drive. Interesting no call, but it's fine. As they find lane. I think Oxford now, seeing that they've switched up with man-to-man, are just kind of try to go in transition and really get them right in the paint. So capitalize off those opportunities for sure. As the Hawks will, James Scampolino with a pull-up, no good. As Oxford wide open corner, and they drain it. Timeout here for Ryan Sullivan and the Hawks as they got to talk things over. 28-15 game here, with about halfway through the second quarter.
Is the audio audio still not working?
It's working, but now it's loud. Maybe if you hold the mic a little farther away from your face.
Okay, I can do that.
This is like all you can do. But it is working. Yeah. Also, it's working.
I didn't see her.
Okay. Hannah wanted to try halftime when she's here.
Okay. Yeah, usually she comes up when she's here.
My mistake there. It's a 31-13 game there. Scoreboard did not update off the 3, so 18-point game now. Oxford's coming out real strong. I really think it's like a momentum thing, but these Oxford kids, they're really, all these open looks that they're getting, if it's not there, they're converting it, looking for all these open. Both sides are playing really good offense. It's just a matter of, getting these shots to drop. They're all great looks, and so if we can just really get our shots to drop, I think we're going to cut this deficit in half pretty soon. Absolutely, as Spears out to Hartnett. Back up top to Scampolino, having a great game so far. Over to Master Petro in the corner. Back to Scampolino on a scary little pass. Definitely a scary pass, but Hartnett's drive, tough good. Heavily contested, but the shot drops. Love to see that from Danny. Love hearing the student section support. Absolutely. Hartnett's a guy who drives and looks for the contact and throws up a shot, and that one went good. It did. Very strong and physical players. Now on defense, we see him guarding. Very intense defense. That was a beautiful try from Oxford. Hartnett was playing great defense, and even Master Petro came in to help, and still, he's able to put up the bucket and extend his lead. Tough finish. Nothing you can really do about that. We're trying to play intense defense as Andrew Bukevich checks into the game for Will DeLucia. Very similar lineup to the starting lineup out now, except Scampolino, the other freshman in for Napiella at the moment. I can see those two rotating playing time tonight. Both very even in skill-wise, I'd say. Both very good basketball players. I'm pretty pleased with their performance tonight. Agree. Master Petro, great finish. Beautiful passing there from Master Petro to Scampolino, back to Master Petro. As we're starting to click on offense a little bit. 2 straight drives, 2 straight points off the timeout. As spin move. Good defense, great shot. Rebound by Hartnett. Let's see what he does with this. He looks like he's ready to drive. As he passes to Scampolino. Acrobatic pass. The 3. No good. Ethan's right back up though. Put back, difficult shot, was mid-air with it, but and it's steal. Nice fast break opportunity. Hartnett in the right place at the right time as he goes up. Close to an N1, but these fast break opportunities are looking great. Once again, we're getting open looks. It's just a matter of, getting some calls here and there and just really getting them to drop. Agree. Fast break there from the Hawks is Hartnett will go to the line shooting 2, almost an N1 opportunity. Our shooting from the perimeter this game isn't looking too hot, but it isn't. It isn't, Yeah, really. We're playing well underneath, but the 3-pointers are simply not dropping tonight. I think we're gonna maybe see as our offense adjusts towards the half. Right now we're kind of having an even mix-up of shots, but absolutely, maybe looking better if we just kind of going towards the paint. Great defense by Master Petro on the baseline. Hartnett makes 1 of 2 from the line, as now it's a 33-18 game. Foul on the floor before the basket. Coach thinks there's a double dribble. Questionable call. Definitely questionable call. I also believe it was a double dribble. But they're gonna call an Oxford inbounds. See if they can craft up something nice here like last time. That's exactly what they do. It's a really good look by Oxford once again on the inbound. Jacob, that might have been the exact same play as we saw before. I think it was, yeah. Number 5 getting the bucket like before. Is now the lead is extended to 17. Scampolino into Master Petro. Once again, another baseline drive, trying to kick it to the corner. If we can complete a lot of these passes tonight, and just get these shots to drop, I really think our offense is going to be pretty successful tonight. Agree. Another deflection by Oxford there. It's important to note that they've been on top of all of our passes thus far. As they just deflect another pass. As I'm saying that, Scampolino rises up, almost gets the steal. Great closeout by Hartnett. Wow. Offensive rebound by Oxford. Yeah, beautiful tip out by number 5, who's having a great game so far on Oxford. It looks like they're really just trying to get plays on the perimeter right now as he takes another 3-pointer. Oh, really close. Beautiful shot, in and out. Contested 3-pointer. Circus slag. Oh. Beautiful shot by Steputis. Love to see that from Steputis. 3-point play possibly. Absolutely. 35-20 game now. Try to cut it to a 14-point deficit as Steputis having a great game for the Hawks thus far. He looks very strong. He looked a little shaken up before off his almost dunk attempt. His knee looked like it might have been bothering him, but he looks, I'd say, pretty close to 100% right now, which we'd love to see. I'm excited to see him play this game, just kind of take over the offense a little bit. Definitely.
But, turn this into a three-point play would be pretty big. Cut down this deficit. And
Quite a necessity for the Hawks, I'd say, right now. As Deputis does capitalize off the three-point play, 35-21 game. If they, like I said before at the first quarter break, if they slowly cut into it, they should be all right. If it's about a 14-point deficit right now, minute and a half to go, maybe cut it to single digits.
Ball does go to Oxford as a great tip by Steputis.
As Ethan's having some words with Oxford.
That was a crowd here. It's getting a
Get a little rowdy, I'd say. Steputis definitely having some words, but number one is as another basket.
Just driving right to the rim, Great defense, stayed right in front of him. Nothing you could really do about it.
Ethan gets it back. That's a great way to respond. Tension's flaring a little bit now. As a great bucket from Steputis. As Scampolino comes in with the steal.
Oh, getting the loose ball. Absolutely love to see that passion from the Hawks.
As it bounces Oxford's way, but they can't capitalize.
Jump out. Scampolino as a freshman starting,
That was beautiful steal. Great anticipation, I'd say, on that ball. As Brian Sullivan, the coach for Woodland, is halfway on the court now.
It's good to see, coaches get riled up here and there,
I love it. Love a good passionate coach.
They get their players a little riled up,
Absolutely. The passionate coaches, they want to win the games. And that's just a fact.
Ethan Steputis tonight is really just kind of taking over this offense,
They will call a travel there on Oxford, and I 100% agree with you. Steputis having a wonderful game. Definitely accounting for the majority of the
perimeter, just kind of run a freelance to maybe run out this clock.
10 seconds left as the Napiello will take a three. That's no good. Takes another hit, similar to that first one that he did.
I love the effort, though.
Absolutely love the effort. He is putting in the most, and I love to see that. Showing a lot of grit as just a freshman, smallest guy on the court out there, but he is not playing like it at all. 5 seconds left.
Too, so.
For sure.
It's really great to see him just, give it his all tonight, and really good bounce pass.
Wow, 5 seconds.
The clock and
great way to end the first half there for Oxford. 5 seconds left. They find an open man underneath as 39-24 will be the halftime deficit for the Hawks. 15 points. What are we thinking?
Hopefully we can turn this around, defense, we can make a couple adjustments here and there, but this Oxford team's pretty well-rounded perimeter. They're getting to the rim, so let's see what the Hawks do coming into the third quarter.
Definitely got to see what they're going to do. It looks like the Woodland dance team is about to come on for the halftime. We are going to let that play out, let you guys watch that, and me and Jacob will be back in a bit. Or Mama Manning is going to come up. Excuse me. Mama Manning is going to come up. I will talk to her. When the dance team does come on, though, we will make sure to show that to you guys. But for now, it looks like Mama Manning is going to join us up at the booth.
Ladies and gentlemen, I direct your attention to center court performing their jazz routine this evening.
We are going to let the dance team play out first. Welcome, Mama Manning.
Howdy, howdy. Yay, dance team.
We're going to let the dance team play out now, and we'll be back in a second.
All right, great performance from the dance team there. Welcome, Mama.
That was sensational.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
that was really good. And how about our two seniors? We have Grace and we have Kaylin.
Yes, their senior night tonight. Great performance from them there. So,
Yes.
what are we thinking about the game, Mama?
Oh, boy. Well, Oxford was popping threes early on, gave them an early lead. They have that inside-outside game. We got to defend a little bit tighter. We got to put hands in faces, right? Put them up to the face. Have two hands up, plant your feet. Try to take that charge, baby. Come on, that's my favorite play. Take a charge.
Absolutely.
You got to be a little faster on your feet. You got to be back faster on defense.
Yep, for sure. Definitely going to have to make some adjustments coming off this first half deficit.
Same as last game, a lot of easy shots not going down, but we're still in it.
You're right. How about Ethan Steputis having a great game so far?
Oh, my God, he's sensational. He's on fire tonight.
He really is. Definitely accounting for the majority of the Hawks' points.
Yes.
And he's playing great. The team's just got to click a little more, and, maybe they'll come back from this.
Yes, and I always say rebounds. Watch your rebounds. Oxford is, I believe, out-rebounding us, which is never good.
Never a good thing.
Yeah.
Definitely going to have to try to get more boards as we come back from the second half.
That's right.
So, Super Bowl coming up, Mama Manning. What are your thoughts?
Go Giants. I made you smile there, huh? Go Giants.
They had a nice postseason run. They really did.
Yeah. How about that game against Minnesota?
Oh, that was awesome.
We were lit. Oh, my gosh, we were so good.
They
and
played
then what happened?
great.
Next game, we fell apart.
Yeah, I mean, Philly's a really strong team.
They are. They are.
It's hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year, and they did that.
That's right. I know both teams have injuries, but I'm going to give the edge to the Chiefs.
The Chiefs,
Yeah. I'd like to see Mahomes get another one.
Mahomes, definitely a very likable player.
Yeah.
As a Giants fan, I'm sure it'd be really hard.
I
to
don't
root
want
for
the Eagles to
Yeah.
win. There have been students who have been wearing T-shirts and sweatshirts advertising the Eagles. How do these students expect to pass my class?
Terrible from them, honestly.
Unbelievable. I'm telling you.
Unbelievable. Definitely in for a good game on Sunday, though.
Yes.
Both strong teams.
6:30 start.
6:30 start.
And you like the commercials?
I love the commercials.
I do too.
I'm a big fan of the Super Bowl commercials.
How about which ones have you liked through the years?
Through the years, I think Doritos is always guaranteed.
Yes.
always
Yes.
guaranteed to come in clutch with one.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Clydesdales, those horses with the big fluffy legs, and
Yes.
they're pulling the beer container, whatever that thing is, the wagon.
Budweiser usually, yes.
Yeah. Those are good. I liked Betty White. That was years ago. Betty White was this old lady in the middle of a field, and she got run over, and she got back up, and she's like, that's what you got to do.
That's exactly what you got to do. And then halftime, we got Rihanna performing.
Well,
You a big Rihanna fan?
I am not.
No, really?
I am not.
No.
She's
Not-
good, but she's not my favorite.
Not your favorite?
No.
I gotcha.
Yeah. You know who I would have liked to hear perform?
Oh,
Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan, yeah.
Yeah.
Blast from the past, huh?
Yeah. I did see him in concert years ago.
Yeah, really.
It was a rainstorm, and I sat out in the rain for 4 hours, and I did not move.
Hey, that's dedication right there, for
There
sure.
you go. Yep. Hey, what teams do you like in the NBA?
For the NBA,
Yeah.
my favorite
Yeah.
team, I don't really have a favorite team in the NBA, but I like to root for the Celtics because I'm
That's
a big,
my team, baby.
Yeah, I'm a big Duke fan, and Jason Tatum is my favorite player.
Oh,
so
see?
yeah.
Well, I'm a UConn fan. We've been up and down all season.
Yeah,
But
they
now we're
started
on a
off real
run.
strong. Yeah, they are on a run.
The girls just lost 2 in a row.
Yeah,
They have so many injuries,
they
but they're
did.
competing.
they absolutely are. And the boys started off real strong.
They did.
Cooled down a little
14
bit.
and 0 start.
But all that matters is how you're playing in March.
That's right. March Madness, baby.
Coming up soon. My favorite time of the year, really.
It is. It is.
Yep.
So what are you eating for the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, I like to do, pizza, wings, the classic.
Oh, I'm going to your house.
Come on over. I mean,
Well-
it's a great time.
I will tell you, at my house, I'm the only one watching the game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No one
And,
else interested?
No one else is interested, and usually the neighbors leave. It is so bad.
That's terrible.
Yeah. I have had people come over to me and say, what's going on? What's the emergency? I said, I'm just watching football. You'll get used to my loud mouth.
Oh, my God. Yeah, you will find me in front of the TV from 6:30 till the end of the game.
I will say tomorrow I'm going to New Jersey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What for?
Quiz Bowl tournament.
Ooh, best of luck to the Woodland Quiz Bowl team there.
Thank you. We've been winning so many trophies. If you come to my classroom, I got trophies all over my desk, plaques, you name it.
Love that.
Yeah, we're going to go
Absolutely
by the
love that.
Meadowlands, so you know what I do. Give my boys a wave.
Absolutely. You guys looking good for that competition?
Well, we're down a player. We got an illness.
Really?
Yeah, most teams have 4. We're showing up with 2 tomorrow.
Wow.
Maybe
All
I
right.
could. Maybe I could suit up. What do you think?
I think so.
You think so?
I don't think they'd realize.
No, all those coaches know me. Are you kidding? They know my mouth.
Because you're winning so much. That's why
I
they know you.
I know.
That's exactly it.
Yeah, we've qualified for 4 national tournaments. Oh, just so amazing.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Really cool.
We beat a nationally ranked team. They were nationally ranked number 8, Hunter A.
Really?
Yep, we've beaten our rival, Darien, 3 times.
That's awesome. Great to hear.
So what are we looking for in the second half? Some more defense, a little bit stronger on the defense. We got to make the easy shots go down. We got to shoot a couple more threes, and we got to rebound.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for joining us, Mama
Oh,
Betty.
I love to be your guest. Invite me back.
Yes, and absolutely. Good luck for the Chiefs for you on
Oh,
Sunday.
thank you. Thank you.
And hopefully the Hawks come out strong.
Yeah,
second half.
no school for you Friday.
No school Friday.
Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, I'm here Friday, though.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Good luck. Enjoy.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. All right. Well, we are back for some second half action here at the Woods. Jacob, welcome back.
Thank you. Great piece by Mama right there.
Oh, yeah.
Always lovely to have her.
She's great, isn't she? Absolutely. Yeah, Super Bowl. What are your thoughts, Jacob?
Dude, I mean, I loving that Kelsey brothers, you know, see that thing people want like the Kelsey mom do the coin flip.
Yes.
Absolutely love that.
Love that. Yeah, Jason Kelsey and Travis Kelsey, members of both teams. Really cool for them, for the parents. As they're going to call a 5-second violation. Ethan Steputis called timeout, but apparently they're not having that, as Oxford will now inbound coming out of this second half. Controversial play, to say the least, to start off. As it got a little fiery at the end of the first half, I think.
Definitely did it the first half, you know. Let's see if Oxford kind of slows down, you know. All the momentum has been taken away. Another slip, but it's a good foul call. But, you know, momentum's been taken from both sides, you know. Both teams are going to try to capitalize the second half, so let's see what the Hawks bring off this inbound.
Absolutely. 15-point deficit. You know, it's not impossible to come back from at all, but they're going to have to be on the top of their game. It's a great pass to Napiello. Borkevich.
So close.
And, you know, if those start dropping, we're having a serious game here, but shots for everyone on the Hawks have just not been on tonight.
Amazing looks. It's just, you know,
Yeah,
just not dropping.
Just not dropping. And for Oxford, it is. And, you know, there's nothing you could do about that.
And another
That one-
barely missing.
Will not go. Ethan Steputis with the board. He's definitely looking at a double-double tonight, points and rebounds. He's a player, man. He really is.
Yeah, right now he's just kind of really taking over this offense. Great pass, but even better defense.
What a block from Oxford. What a block.
Ball movement right now is amazing. Another good look. Bang.
And Borkevich is finally able to drop a three-pointer. Beautiful one from him there. As the deficit has been cut to 12. Hawks strike first in this second half of action.
Great crossover. Not really able to finish in the paint.
And the ball bounces right their way. There's nothing you could do about that. Really unlucky. Off the deflection, the ball just finds the man underneath for Oxford. 14-point lead.
Our interior defense really this game, you know, a lot of bombs, you know, a lot of just good defense from the Hawks, but, you know, a lot of tough finishes, and, you know, it's a good game going on, but, you know, once this deficit gets cut, you know, it's going to be a pretty good game.
Absolutely. Great inbound play here.
Great finish.
Great finish from Napiello. He's able to rise up.
So Oxford pushes it up the floor. Got Napiello on the wing. Call blocking foul.
Are going to call a blocking foul there.
thought I had a little bit of possibility for a charge, but it's a good call calling a blocking foul.
Oxford trying to keep that hot streak on the inbounds plays going. They've been figuring that out, but a different one here. Now they're going to get number 5 an open look. Doesn't choose to take it, though.
I really thought he would, from how consistent this team has been just firing off the perimeter in this first half. So,
absolutely. They love the three-point shot. A little surprise there, but I'm sure they'll find one on this drive. No. The mid-ranger is no good as Oxford looks a little cold to start off this second half here. 2 points in only 2.5 minutes to play.
See a couple players looking a little bit frustrated about the ball movement. Berkevich again feeling good.
Can't finish there. They're going to get it back, though. Great offensive rebound by Staputis. He's having a game underneath.
Baseline.
Ooh. Great bucket from Danny Hartnett there as lead is cut to 10 points. Hawks looking very strong out the second half, actually.
Deficit is now down to 10 with about 5 minutes left.
Love that.
Phenomenal call. Travel.
Phenomenal call, and just like that, Hawks are going to have a chance to cut it to single digits now. Oxford might need a timeout soon as momentum is currently the Hawks' way.
And, coming out of halftime, it's really anyone's game with the pull-up three. And great rebound, really.
They're going to call they're going to call a reach. No, they're not. They're going to call an offensive foul. Looks like Danny Hartnett was throwing some elbows there, and they're going to get him for the offensive. Wow.
I'm kind of surprised by that. I kind of saw a bit of slaps from each side, but
not my favorite call. I'm not going to lie to you, Jacob.
Me either.
Last thing Oxford wants is for us to get some momentum. I mean, with the student section we have here today, if we start cutting into this lead a little more, it could get really dangerous.
The noise in here by our great fans here tonight, all the parents, it's really...
Yeah, I mean, the environment is great. Definitely got to start cutting into that lead, though, which they've done very well this second half, 41-31.
Again, that student section trying to throw them off.
Student section ruthless there.
Absolutely love to hear that. The shooting foul was a little questionable, I thought, but
Agree, but the ruthless student section.
See if we hear it again.
Got some fans rolling in, Jimmy Schwartz and Jeffrey Galuzzi. As Jimmy Schwartz usually commentating with me, great commentator. But tonight, we got Jacob, and we love to see that. You liking it, Jacob?
I'm loving it, loving the atmosphere. It's an interesting game going on, It's kind of a back and forth, The momentum seemed to go in the Hawks' way, but, a couple of questionable calls to start off the half, but, you never know what can happen.
You're right. You just got to keep chipping in. 11-point lead now as the mid-ranger no good.
Great defense. Oh, I thought that was all ball, really, so...
Great offensive rebound and a great putback as number 11 for Oxford will go to the line.
And Nathan Staputis is upset about that call,
Yeah, he doesn't like that one. He hasn't been too fond of the refs this game, safe to say. But yeah, definitely a questionable call as Oxford trying to expand this lead to 14.
And I'd have to agree with him, That one kind of looked all ball, but this student section, once again, is just terrific.
Ruthless, and we love that as it worked. You can always count on Woodland for coming through the student section.
No matter what sport,
And it's a Friday night. Kids could be out, partying or whatever. And look at the group we have here today. Love to see it. Scampolino finds Hartnett in the middle. The jump shot for Hartnett will go. Hawks are definitely catching fire on the offensive end. Just got to keep it strong on defense. 11-point games. They make it look easy.
Number 5 is really just having his way with the ball tonight,
Absolutely great drive there from number 5. He exposing the Woodland defense thus far. Cross
Good
court
pass over
swing.
the wing.
Love that. Scampolino, we're going to let him cook here.
It seems as the Hawks, run a lot of like freelance, just kind of see what they can get out of this Oxford defense, And a travel call.
They're going to get Ethan for the travel here. I think
Ethan
that's
is
it.
very upset about this officiating right now. Honestly, I'd have to agree with him right now, but
He's laughing on the court, and I think that's a really not a good call. But they'll keep going. Got to get Steputis more shots as well from this in the second half.
Late in that first half, he was really just kind of taking over,
Absolutely, great steal from
As
him
it gets
there.
the steal. Oh, driving in. All right, let's see if he can knock these down.
Yep, he'll go to the line shooting 2. Yeah, so story of the first half was Ethan Steputis for the Hawks. He had accounted for most of their points. But second half it's kind of been a little more balanced. Danny Hartnett with a couple key buckets. As Tyler DiCrescenzo is looking like he will check into the game now for his first minutes of the game. Love that.
Talking from earlier, a lot of new players from the varsity, a lot of young, sophomore, freshmen, and Tyler DiCrescenzo is one of them. Great player. Excited to see him play. Great shooter. Let's see how he impacts this game once he checks in.
Absolutely. A player next year for the Hawks that could definitely be a huge focal point or even maybe a starter is Mason Mastropietro.
Phenomenal finish by Mason Mastropietro. Just grit.
Ethan's loving that. James is loving that. As now Mason will have a chance to capitalize off a 3-point play. Cut this game to 10 points. Great offensive rebound. Love that.
I think it's completely doable tonight for the Hawks to just turn this game around. Just momentum, getting to the free throw line, which we've been doing plenty of. And
For sure. He does not make the free throws. At an 11-point game, Oxford will bring it up.
Tyler DiCrescenzo is at the top of the key, playing pretty good defense.
Seems as though he came in for Steputis, giving him a little breather. And that one is a travel. That's just like that. Steputis back in. Tyler DiCrescenzo got his minutes. And, safe to say he'll be really important for the Hawks next year and maybe even later down the stretch of this year.
Would love to see that,
For
freshman
sure.
year to senior year. It's always awesome to watch players grow.
For sure. Hartnett stutters his feet a little bit there, and ball will find Barkevich.
Great catch by Steputis,
Almost hits our athletic director, Mr. Daly.
Hook over the top.
Ethan may have saved his life there, but Hartnett,
Possible foul call.
that's got to be a call, right? Come on. I think Hartnett got really fouled there.
Great call.
Great call from the refs there, though. It looks like they're letting it play out. Definitely 2 straight plays that could have gone for whistles, but they're letting the boys play out there, which honestly I respect.
I like seeing that, But at certain points with pretty big calls that can change the game, I think you got to just blow that whistle in right there. Kickball violation. Can't really argue that one.
Bench jumped up there. They got really passionate, but that is a kickball violation. Barkevich will inbound.
See what they go for, Maybe a 3-pointer, try to work it on the inside right here.
Yup, Hartnett. Can he make a pull-up 3? Decides to drive.
Nice to drive in. Great pass over to Ethan.
Oh,
Would have
that
loved
is-
to see that go in.
That is in and out for Ethan off the great look.
And those, man, heartbreaking, really. Just see it rattle in and out on a wide open 3.
Oh, once again, letting the boys play. But an offensive rebound for Oxford.
That was really just great hands-up defense, I like the no whistle on that.
Agree. Completely agree. Real heads-up play from him there.
And the Woodland coach seems a little bit frustrated, so some of these calls tonight a little bit questionable, but it's been going for both sides, so we'll see what Woodland does on the defensive end on this inbound.
Agree. So the score 46-35 here. We got a minute and a half to go in this third quarter of action. They're keeping it close. Oh, they tried their classic little inbound play there, but Hawks
that's
anticipated it this time.
Yeah, that's like the fourth time they've ran it tonight, and that's the first time it's been unsuccessful. So, great adjustment by the Hawks.
Tried to fool us again. He's not successful. But Oxford will maintain possession. Hartnett nearly with the crucial steal.
Love to see the effort from Hartnett every single night, though. It's really just great to watch. Oxford inbounds it right to the perimeter. And another questionable call on Steputis. He's just looking frustrated with this officiating right now, and I understand it.
Yep, just got word that the girls basketball team lost tonight to Oxford. Heartbreaking loss. Definitely could have been a crucial for their divisional banner that they want in this arena.
Love to hear that student section every single free throw.
It's the best. It really is.
It's looking like it's working though. So
It really it always works, Jacob. I love. Oh my God.
looks like they're getting used to it, but
I'm sure you guys at home heard that one. That was a scream. That was a scream.
it's 4 checks out for Oxford. Let's do that student section one more time.
And we do, but
He is unfazed and timeout.
does not affect Oxford on that one. Timeout for the Hawks. Leads back up to 14. Minute to go in this third quarter of action. So just like that, it's back up to 14, and Oxford's doing a great job maintaining their lead. They haven't even let it go to single digits yet.
Early third quarter, we really saw the Hawks kind of turning it around, but I think tonight it's all about calls and really momentum that's really just kind of evening out this game.
Completely. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, Oxford, like I said, doing a great job staying steady, maintaining their pretty sizable lead, and the Hawks just haven't been able to reach that threshold. They've been floating around that 10-11 deficit. But, still a lot of game left. 9 minutes to be exact. As we got a minute left in the third quarter of play. Tyler DiCrescenzo back in the game for the Hawks. Scampolino will come out. Lined up now with no freshmen. We got 2 seniors, 2 juniors. Kevich almost with the 3. Yeah, 2 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore out there right now.
Pretty unique, I don't want to say lineup, but kind of group out.
What are they going to call there? On the floor, I believe.
Don't love to see that after a nice strong finish from Steputis, but call is a call.
A call is a call. That is for sure. 49-35. Ooh.
Great look out.
Barkevich just hasn't been able to find that groove with his shot yet. He's getting those open looks, but
They're so close I love seeing him shoot those because I have confidence that every time they're going to go in, but they're
absolutely.
they're
He's
right
a great
there.
shooter. I remember one game a couple games ago I commentated with Jimmy. He had 4 threes in about a quarter span. It's
Shooters
incredible.
are going to shoot,
Shooters are going to shoot. That's your quote, Jacob. For those of you at home that don't know, Jacob is a great basketball player for the Cheddar Bay Biscuits, our rec team,
Love shooting.
Yes. Crucial.
Shooter's going to shoot.
That's what they say. Shooter's going to shoot. And Barkevich has been doing that so far. Just got to find his groove, as Oxford has also been doing that this game.
Hartnett just playing really intense defense right now.
Gonna look for the mid-ranger. 22 doesn't take it, but 5 does. That's an air ball.
Great run by Kevin just to see how they push it right here, and love to hear that student section after that air ball.
Shocker. They didn't miss a beat there. DiCrescenzo.
His first shot barely misses.
First shot attempt almost good. That would have got the student section going. But we've reached the end of the third quarter now. 49-35 we have. Like we said, 14-point leads, maintaining that steady lead. DiCincenzo almost got his first points there.
I love to see that, you know.
How about that?
What I really like to see from the Hawks right here is like it kind of like some little bit less freelance, maybe run some plays, get that pick and roll anticipated. So Oxford's been early on they seem to be in a man and switch to a 2-3 zone as we just haven't really been knocking it down from the perimeter. So I'm really interested in this fourth quarter, the effort that maybe change up the offense a little bit, try to get in their heads a little bit, just upset that momentum.
For sure, Jacob, for sure. Got to come out strong, though, because all I know is a 14-point lead with about 8 minutes to go is not going to be an easy task.
Pretty tough.
Pretty tough. But you know what? If anyone could do it, it's this Hawks team. Because honestly, with the looks they're getting, if those shots start falling, the lead is ours.
Yeah, these looks all game, especially for Berkevich, you know. And pretty much everybody on the squad, you know, even the freshmen. Doesn't really matter who it's been, you know. Just great looks, you know. It's just we're barely missing it. So once really everyone starts to get that feel, I think things are going to turn around. But if not, it might be a
Scampolino.
Oh let him forward. That was lovely to watch. Really.
That was beautiful.
I'd love to see that again.
That was beautiful. That's the start they need. That is the start Woodland needs to this fourth quarter. That was beautiful. But yeah, as we were mentioning, Oxford playing really far off the ball tonight, leaving Woodland for some shoots, some shots, but they're just not dropping. But Scampolino's there, did. It's a 12-point lead.
Love hearing the student section just once again.
They're into it. That Woodland pride, baby.
Questionable call again, but
really felt like there was no contact there, but that'll send Oxford to the line.
From up here, I've been seeing a lot of good hands-up defense, you know, and so officiating, you know, maybe not perfect, but, you know, it's not all that.
You're right. It's been a bit inconsistent, but, you know, nothing you could do is... Yeah, student section loud there. Does not work.
It's almost working, as we see on that free throw, barely tipping in, you know.
It did almost work, and, you know, earlier in the season, our athletic director, Daly, was not rocking with that, but seems to let it play out there. That's it's another scream. Oxford does capitalize on the free throw line. They make two, 51-37.
It looks like, again, we're just kind of rocking with this freelance set, you know. I'm just interested on if we change it up at any point because, you know, we've been getting great looks as Ethan Spears barely misses the three again. And very big questionable call.
I think he definitely stepped out there. So do the fans around us.
Here, it looked pretty.
It really did. You know, we don't have that viewpoint down there like the refs. Maybe he didn't step out, but from here, I don't know. But Oxford,
I didn't see a toe tap, but
number 5, his classic. He has that move mastered. That drive and the floater, the mid-range floater, he has that mastered.
He just pretty much owned the paint for the Oxford side tonight, just really getting in there really whenever he wants. But, you know, we've been playing pretty great defense, and this ball movement's pretty great.
Ball movement was great. Hartnett does not receive the pass there from Spears, but it will stay Hawks ball.
As Berkevich checks in for Master Petro.
Giving him a breather. Berkevich, sharpshooter for the Hawks. Trying to get something going now is Scampolino.
And once again, just really a lot of close shots, but it's just really not falling for the Hawks tonight.
Beautiful floater there from the Hawks. Lead is back to 14. 53-39 here with about 6 minutes to go.
Number 5, once again, just getting right in there.
And he rose above there, got the deflection, which led to the offensive rebound of Oxford.
And really just, you know, great physical defense by the Hawks tonight. That's just a really tough finish. Really nothing you can really do right there.
Great finish. He just drove in. Nice clean off the backboard and
kind kind of a circus layup, off the opposite hand.
It was.
Really not facing the backboard. That was kind of a throw up, but
Hey, it went in, and it looked nice doing it. They're going to call a bit of a push there from Oxford as Berkevich was nearing out of bounds.
the lead is now 16 points up for Oxford.
Great block from Oxford. They're going to call it a foul though.
Love to see a nice little foul call here.
Absolutely.
Here and there.
That one going the Hawks' way. Looked like it could have been all ball, but we'll take it 10 times out of 10.
Really take anything we can get right now, as this lead is just kind of getting bigger and bigger. So
Expanding for sure. 15
winding
point.
down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's less about the lead and more about the time at this point. 15-point lead. You can come back, but 5 minutes is going to be really hard to do for the Hawks. As it's now back to the classic number as it's been all game, 14 points. Just can't seem to. The Hawks can't seem to get it closer than that.
Danny Hartnett just bringing the intensity, and it's just a good cut. And whoa, that's another questionable call, but I can't see down there. Might have got him. From up here, it seems a little questionable.
Might have got him, but Oxford will go to the line again. 22 for Oxford, having a great night from the line so far, and see if he can continue that.
A lot of players and even the coaches from both sides at points have been a little bit frustrated with the officiating, and that student section again just really bringing it, but it's not phasing Oxford whatsoever.
No, not at all. And you're right, the coaches, both intensity is high, and both really have passion to win this game. We're going to let the student section go.
You guys can definitely hear that from home. So
all right, and Oxford make the free throw, and he's taunting the fans a little bit here. Terrible sportsmanship. As Ethan Steputis makes it in his face.
and the student section just going crazy after just a beautiful three by Steputis. Just a great look he's been getting all game.
They love that. Tempers flaring here. Student section was taunting number 22 a bit. 22 reciprocated with the taunting, and then Steputis in his face makes a nice three-pointer. 57-44 here. Lead is now 13. Can't complain if you're the Hawks with that bucket.
Coming out of this timeout, pretty interested on if the Hawks might be pressing, and really just see what their defensive scheme, if it changes or just kind of stays that same man that they've been running, coming out of the half.
Absolutely, Jacob, absolutely. And they, safe to say they got to catch fire here in these 5 minutes if they want to win this game.
Yeah, things really just got to start connecting for the Hawks, and on defense, we really just got to make it happen. Just grab rebounds, just play that physical defense, but, obviously try not to stay out of foul trouble. Good defense as it looks so far, kind of holding them right to the perimeter. Great defense on the inside from the freshman point guard. As Hartnett pushes up the court. And Ethan Steputis, who's just been taking over the offense tonight.
That he has. Great game for Ethan tonight. Even if they don't come away with the win, it's great game for Steputis, no doubt.
Berkevich is just feeling it, but just not getting his drop.
That one just off the mark. It looked right on line, just lacked a little power. And, yeah, I mean, it's not exactly his night from the perimeter tonight, but
From up here, that shot looked phenomenal. But
you're right. And, he's a great shooter. And, even MJ had his off days, and that's just a fact, really. It really is. 57-44 here, about halfway through this fourth quarter of action. No timeout called. Little miscommunication there. Coach Ryan Sullivan believed he would have time to talk it over with his team, but he does not.
it seems as Master Petro's checking back in the game.
Yes, he is.
Coach getting a little fired up.
Maybe there was. It looks like there was a timeout called now.
A little bit of confusion going on.
Definitely a little confusion, miscommunication on what exactly is happening. Yeah, so it looks like there's a 30-second timeout on the court. Oxford not talking it over with the team.
I still have faith, though. Besides the 4 minutes left, it's a tough, comeback to make in a small amount of time. But once Ethan Sputis, the guy who's been playing for varsity since freshman year, once he just starts to really get to connecting, love to hear those fans trying to get them to miss them free throws.
It worked there.
You'd love to see it. It never really gets old.
Yes, sir. And I assume off the miss they're going to be. They were going to be wild on that one.
Really just giving it their all on these free throws.
Seems like Oxford has been doing better when the fans are cheering for those ones, because it was kind of quiet on that miss. But then made it when it was loud and Hartnett. Beautiful take. Coach Ryan Sullivan. Timeout now. Actual timeout. As we have just reached the sub 4 minute mark. 58-46 here, 12 points.
I mean, it's really a 12-point deficit, That's really only like a handful of shots, and some good defensive stops. So I'm really curious if I'm
make a little run.
Yeah,
4 threes. That's all it is, Jacob. 12 points, 4 threes. Easier said than done, of course, but
I mean, with the looks that we've been getting tonight, especially with a lot of these more experienced older guys, I really think once it just starts to connect once again, I mean, I've been saying it all game, but I mean, the looks that we're getting are pretty great, and the defense, it's not defensive player of the year or anything, but it's looking pretty good. A lot of tough physical defense is being played, so let's see how the Hawks handle this in these last 4 minutes.
I can imagine the full court press being incorporated here, and that's exactly what it is. I'm sure that's what Coach wanted to talk about here. They're going to have Master Picho run the baseline. Ooh, trap! Got a little excited there. They trapped him in the corner, but Oxford's able to bring it up.
Looks as if he thought he was out of bounds. He probably had a wide open three if he just didn't check. Oh,
right. It's great steal for Napiello. And they're finally going to call a foul as about time, honestly. That looked like there was contact the whole way through.
I mean, this whole game, he's really just been giving his all.
You're right. Yeah.
Even though, probably the smallest player on the court right now, he's not been playing it at all.
Oh, yeah. He plays a lot taller, a lot bigger, and we love that. Great player from the Hawks. I think it's really important to note Scampolino and Napiello's performance tonight as freshmen. I mean, they're going toe-to-toe with this Oxford team filled with seniors. It's Master Picho airballs there, the free throw.
Would have been nice to see, cut down to a low double digit. But, with this full court press, see how much success when Ethan Sputis pop wide open three.
Bang! Look at that.
Down to 9 points. This is a comeback right here.
For the first time in this second half, it is a single-digit game.
And that full court press is really...
That was beautiful, Jacob.
Looking amazing. I mean, the momentum that... I mean, you can feel it in the gym right as they got that steal, Everybody's on their feet, but...
Great call from Coach Sullivan there to incorporate it. And I'm sure Oxford is going to try to talk it through, have a plan for this strong full court press, as it's now a 9-point game. And you know what, Jacob? You know what I noticed there? Obviously, the steal was great. The three-pointer fell. The three-point went.
It was great to see.
And you know what? If those keep happening, we've been saying all game, that this thing can become very, very reality. Very much reality. Those three-pointers got to fall, though, and it did there. Staputis continues his strong night. How about
all these great looks, man? It's just once you see him wide open, even but Oxford, to be fair, with all the good looks that they've been giving the Hawks tonight, good closeout, giving a lot of effort. But with this full court press, I'd love to see a couple more steals. Get a rally going.
For sure. As they struggle to get it in, but they will run the baseline and get it up the court, Oxford, and they're going to take it out and try to take as much time off the clock as they can. The clock is on their side right now.
Oh, definitely.
3.5 to go specifically, 3:15, and they got that 9-point lead.
As the Hawks are running this man-to-man, see if any help defense comes in. And just great defense, really.
Great
Miscommunication
defense.
for Oxford.
And the pass, little miscommunication there on the pass. As Tyler
Oxford.
DiCincenzo will give Mason a breather.
Oxford seems to, I don't want to say not too much urgency on
You're right.
full court press, but kind of sitting back a little bit in this 2-3 zone. It seems kind of going with the ball. Great pull-up three-pointer.
Just off the mark, but Ethan Steputis, offensive
foul
rebound, and that'll send him for the
1-on-1.
line. That'll send him to the line on a 1-on-1.
Absolutely love to see that.
So definitely a very good chance here to cut this lead to 7 points, which we haven't seen since the first quarter, Jacob. This game was an 18-point game at one point. It was 31-13, and the Hawks have just not given up.
And, Ethan Spears, a phenomenal player to have go to the free throw line in a situation like this. Very reliable.
Oh yeah, to be honest with you, if I want anyone out there right now, it's him with the game he is having tonight.
Really just been taking over the offense and on defense too. Great help defense, always involved in that paint. Great closeouts.
Oh, absolutely.
Just been having a time tonight.
He is. He's having a game, and let's see if he can make it a legacy game with some nice free throws here.
Hopefully.
Because let me tell you, if he can orchestrate this comeback, this is probably one of his best games of his Woodland career. It starts with these free throws, though. 2 very crucial free throws here. Cut this lead to 7 or even 8.
And if he can make these, man, I feel like the student section is gonna get a little bit more riled up than we heard from tonight's free throws, and so I think
You're
that,
right.
that momentum and being home and using that advantage is gonna bring us a long way in these next 2 minutes 49 seconds.
And I think Coach picked a really good time to start incorporating the full court press because, if he makes both of these here, it's a 7-point game, but still just under 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, definitely.
The clock kind of stopped there, but Ethan Steputis cannot capitalize on the front end of the 1-on-1. 9-point game as Oxford brings it up.
Picking up right at half court, number 5 is getting in there once again. I think they're just trying to chew clock a little bit at this point, but get that offense moving still.
That's a great steal from Steputis. Finds Hartnett.
And he goes for the dunk, does not get it.
He does
Another
try to
good
go
call.
for the goal with the dunk there. Does not result, but it'll send John Napiello to the line for a 1-on-1. Great steal, though, from the Hawks. Their defense is playing well. I think Oxford, what they're trying to do is they're trying to chew clock, but in that process, they're ruining any momentum they had on offense. Their offense was clicking well when they were looking for the open shot. Now that they're not looking for the open shot, they don't know what to do. Napiello.
Another just heart-crushing free throws,
Excuse me, before this was not a 1-on-1. He has 2 shots as they've reached the double bonus. Napiello does make 1 of 2, though, so it's an 8-point game, and the press is coming strong. Ooh.
Great transition from Steputis and Master Petro.
And they're going to say
really
Oxford
tough
called a
call.
timeout, but I don't. The rule with the timeout on the offensive side is you have to have clear possession of the ball, and it really didn't look like Oxford had there at all. The ball was loose, and all of a sudden the whistle was blown.
I really feel like the ref on that was sitting right on the baseline, right by the play that occurred, maybe argue that or give his say on it, but timeout. They're gonna be taking it out on the baseline. Let's just see how this full court press been looking really good. 8-point lead, 2 minutes 17 seconds, totally doable for the Hawks.
It is, and one bucket, like even a 3-pointer, it's a 5-point game. 2-pointer,
Changes it
6-pointer, completely changes the game. And all it takes is one steal. Like their forecourt press has been very good, and that they've trapped in that that back right corner. I mean, a number of times, and have resulted in steals, a lot of them. And that one was really close to being a steal if the apparent timeout wasn't called.
And honestly, you know, watching this whole game, seeing the coach for the Hawks, his intensity, you know, just staying involved is just great. Always great to watch. You know, keeping the players going, staying involved in the game.
For sure, the Woodland bench getting hyped up now.
Love to see in a late game like this.
As they will be able to get it up the court from the full court press. Oh, but the trap now.
Really good idea.
They're
Decides
gonna
not to take the shot, just try to chew it out.
about 2 minutes remaining as they're going to continue to chew out the clock here. Not looking to shoot in the slightest, except now.
We got to stop right here.
And they get a
Another tough
layup. That one hurts. That one hurts.
And they've really just been getting those all night, you know. Master Petro, Ethan, Staputis, really just getting big down there the entire game. Just playing good defense. Just
They're making their shots.
Finishes,
You're
great
right.
pass.
And Master Picho can't finish on the layup.
About a minute 30 left to go. Another foul call late. That just, you hate to see that.
Yep, Oxford will go to the line shooting 2 with the 10-point lead, a minute and a half to go, and they've done a great job taking off time and scoring in the process. That last drive for them, I was very impressed. They took about 30 seconds off the clock and came away with 2 points off the layup, the strong layup, I must add. So they're doing a great job in these final 2 minutes of closing out this game.
Student section doing their thing.
Work there, Jacob.
Playing their defense on these free throws. Absolutely love it. I'm really interested to see how, on like what pace and what tempo the Hawks really take up the ball and how they're gonna handle these next minute and a half 10-point deficit, and if they're gonna maybe just try to fire threes or just really interested to see what they're gonna do.
As Borkevich, great three-pointer
bucket.
there. Minute 20 to go. The lead is now 9 for Oxford. And safe to say the Woodland four-court press needs to be as effective as ever if they want to make a run and win this game.
You know, 9 points is totally doable. You know, with this full-court press incorporated, I've got faith that, you know, we can get a couple steals. You know, maybe we might have to foul a little bit late game if we do get some shots to drop, but I got total faith that we can come back.
Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing wrong with the late game foul to get the ball back. Ultimately, I wonder when that will start being incorporated. I'm sure if this 9-point deficit stays as large as it is, there might not be too much fouling going on. But as of now, the Hawks just want to steal. They need a steal here because let's be real. If Oxford can inbound this ball, they take off maybe at least 30 seconds. And
It's not looking very good.
it's not looking very good at all, being down 9 with under a minute to go. So minute 20, 61-52, and we'll see how the Hawks can handle this inbound.
And, you know, down by 9 points, not the ideal score that you want to foul at. So I think if they don't get the steal, it's not looking very good.
No, it would not be. They're going to run the baseline here. And it is deflected by Master Picho, but the ball's still in. Jump ball, it's
Wow.
going down. Almost a Woodland turnover, but only 3 seconds come off the clock as they'll re-inbound off the jump ball. As risky pass.
Unable to get there hard net. I think that's still playing with a ton of heart. You just love to see it.
Absolutely, and the risky pass does go the Oxford way.
And the Oxford side of these bleachers is really cheering as time is starting to wind down with this 9-point deficit still in effect.
Almost a steal, but instead they're going to call a reach-in.
At times, you know, the point deficit was looking pretty strong, but, you know, coming out of this half, especially Staputis just had a phenomenal offensive game tonight, and we would have loved to see it comeback, but almost. But with time winding down, it's not looking too promising.
It was almost, and it got really exciting for a bit. You know, that Ethan Staputis 3 off the steal.
Phenomenal.
We loved that. The student section loved that. Phenomenal. However, it's still a 9-point lead for. As Napiello would drive in, can't make the bucket. But it's
These
still a
free throws
9-point
might
lead
seal
from
it.
the Oxford. Yeah, I'd say probably 1 or 2 of these free throws, and this game is pretty near over, because 1 free throw, it's a 4-bucket game if we're thinking maximum buckets. 9 points, that's 3 threes at best. 10 points, it becomes a lot harder.
See what the student section whips out. And they drain it.
They did cheer, and that's for sure. But Oxford makes a crucial free throw. As that might have been the dagger. You know,
I'm thinking so. But Hawks played great defense this game. Best of their ability.
absolutely. They were down 18 at one point, Jacob, and they came all the way back.
Made it to 8 or 6, I believe.
Yeah, made it a single-digit game, which we love to see. Definitely, Ethan Staputis having a great game for the Hawks tonight. Danny Harton as well. James Campolino showed some sights of brilliance. As Hartnett does get the 2.
That full court pass. Oh, and that ton of grip by the freshman. Oh,
almost intercepted by
travel.
Napiello.
Oh, that's a great call.
Almost intercepted by Napiello. Ball was all over the place there. As now the Hawks get the ball back down 9, and they need a 3. 26 seconds to go.
As the Oxford coach is arguing that he called a timeout, but I think it was a great call. That travel
Jacob,
call.
I hate to say it, but a 3-pointer here,
It'd be pretty awesome.
you
but
never know what could happen.
swinging one more, Barkevich. The good closeout. Oh, he tipped it. Scary fall, but he's right back up. He's a dog.
And they called a travel on Hartnett. I don't even think he knows that yet.
Wow.
Yeah, he thinks he's going to the line, Hartnett.
I didn't love that call.
But they're going to call a travel there. Yeah, look at Hartnett at the free throw line thinking he's going to the line because he was down when that travel call was made.
And I believe he should.
Oh. And it looks like they've changed it. Great call by the refs. They've changed it to a foul on the court.
As Matropetro gets checked up by Tyler DiConsenzo.
Yes, he does. Great call on the court. 16 seconds to go. 63-54. Danny, 2 shots. First one, just no good.
And that's really been the whole thing for this Hawks offense really tonight. It's just been in and out, great looks and great transition offense and defense, but just really couldn't get those shots to drop tonight. And I think that's really the whole story tonight.
You're 100% right there, Jacob. 100%.
Could not get the second one to drop either.
Rebound for Oxford, and that'll do it.
They're just going to let this,
That'll be it for the Hawks tonight. 63-54 is the final score. Oxford gets the best of Woodland once again. Oxford.
It was a great game.
Yeah. They're waving goodbye to the Woodland team. As great game for the Hawks, and Staputis especially great game. We're going to send you off tonight. Jacob, great job tonight, buddy. Commentating debut.
Lovely to be here.
Absolutely. All right, well, I'm Bryce, joined by Jacob, and have a great night, guys.
We'll see you guys next time.
See you next time.